Hey everybody, I'm back with another reaction game video. Today I'll be covering, at least it'll be in a two-parter kind of situation. For at least an hour I'll be covering the first part of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 as I wrapped up the first game a few weeks ago, which is up on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/talkativecarl. Follow me in the links in the description below. And yeah, I mean, I love just reacting to some old video game clips. But we'll get right into it. Let me know which Marvel Ultimate Alliance game was your favorite, and which Marvel character is your favorite, and which one's your least favorite. Cutting up people in front of Captain America.
That hurt.
But it worked. No pain, no gain, my boy.
I ain't your boy, Stark.
All right, that should do it. Won't be any Latverian air support bothering us on our way to Castle Doom now. We'll take it on foot and bring in Bravo team once we hit checkpoint 3.
On foot? You're kidding, right? Do you have any idea how little arch support I get in this outfit?
Put a sock in it, webhead.
How socks make it worse, actually.
All right, ladies, let's move, now!
I like how it's like a good continuation from the last game into this one. It's like not much time has gone by. It's like maybe like a year or two.
Affirmative.
Take these chumps out.
One of my favorite games. And they put a lot more emphasis on the Team Power combo.
Stop the invader!
So much for them. Castle straight ahead, barring a few twists and turns. Move out! Black Widow should have left an intel drop for us nearby. Use your navigation system to locate it.
It's fun looking up, searching for those,
They'll have to do better than that. Knock that barrier down!
other, things and everything like that for intel.
We're outnumbered. Work together. Smash them all at once. There's the intel. Grab it.
July 11th, 0800 hours. We've determined there's a massive power source operating within the city. Potent, but unstable. If you can take it out, you may find your hike to Checkpoint 4 a lot less troublesome.
You heard the lady. Let's find that power source. The electricity source is a church? Sheesh, talk about the power of prayer. Let's check it out.
Your main mistake was starting the fight in the first place.
Long way from home, aren't you, boys? I figured I'd have to wait till I got back to the good old US of A to try out the Tinkerer's new toys. But instead, I can give you a preview right now, free of charge.
When I play these games, I like to try to make sure, like,
keep your eye on the floor, boys.
Are there so they can do the unique dialogue, like Spider-Man and Electro past history.
Good, the power's out. Should make the rest of our trip a little easier. Might even clear up our radio communications. Let's head out through that back door.
Bravo team, come in. Come in. Bravo, do you copy?
Nothing new to me so far. But Black Ops aren't really SOP for you boys, are they? How'd Fury get you?
Same way he got you two, I expect. Everyone owes that old warhorse favors, and he always calls them in sooner or later. Could be much worse than this.
Yeah, but don't you guys wonder, I mean, invading a foreign country? Like we're soldiers of fortune or something?
I've known Nick Fury a very long time, Spider-Man. We wouldn't be doing this without a good reason. Wringing your little hands over the poor Latverians, huh? You think they do the same for you?
Colonel Fury, what do you have for us?
Mr. President, one of our ongoing investigations into supervillains recently had a major break. We've always been aware that many of these criminals who run around in high-tech armor were getting their materials from an underground figure, Phineas Mason, aka the Tinkerer. But what we didn't realize until recently is that the Tinkerer himself is being supported by someone outside the country, specifically Lucia von Bardas, elected Prime Minister of Latveria. As you know, the link to a foreign power makes this, by definition, international terrorism. The evidence is right here, sir. We're under attack. Trust me, they've earned what's coming to them.
They must be jamming our signal from somewhere. We're gonna have to keep going at Solo for now. Let's move! All right, after this elevator, it's almost a straight shot right to Von Bardas' front door. They know we're coming. Could get a bit hairier from here on out. Let's just say I got a message for their Prime Minister. Something you just can't say over the phone. Now you don't need any more detail than that. Let's quit the jibber-jabber and get this job done already. Now you're gonna hurt my feelings. Time to move out, ladies. Going up. Head left. This wall leads to the castle gates. More supervillain tourists, huh? Let's get them!
Fear not, Scorcher. Let the wizard show you how to handle these metals.
Damn. These doors are actuated to Wizard's gauntlets, but he's out cold. Maybe we can power him up manually with some repulsor fire. Lucia, we're home.
Great. Here we go again.
Hey, Fury, where's that Bravo team you've been trying to reach?
Communication's still jammed. Someone's gonna have to go round them up. And you just volunteered.
What? And leave all the fun to you girls? Bite me, Fury.
No time to argue, Shorty. Take Webs with you. Locate Bravo team and find another way into that castle.
You heard the man, Webhead. Let's move.
Yeah. Sheesh, no respect.
We're stuck out here, Bravo. Take down those shield projectors so we can get in. Good work, Bravo. That'll get us in.
About the whole
Bravo, we've got local voice communications working, but long range is still jammed. We need Black Widow on the radio. Head to the security control room and get those jammers offline.
They're bringing out the heavy hitter. Be careful there.
Repeat, Black Widow calling.
We read you, Widow. We're positioned to move on the throne room. Can you support Bravo? They've got a job to do.
Roger that. Bravo, take that elevator down. I'll monitor you remotely.
I ain't here to fight you, Von Bartis. I'm here to make an example of you. This place is going down, along with your little operation. Should help deter anyone thinking along the same lines.
So much for your president's friendly words to me. Or does he even know you're here?
You got a simple choice, Toots. Either come with us quietly, or die when we turn this place into a big pile of Latverian bricks.
You'll pay for this, Nicholas Fury. I promise you that. Take them!
Fury will handle Von Bartas. Head to the reactor room. It's time to bring this castle down.
Where do you think you're headed? Stay out of my workshop. I wasn't quite ready for combat testing, but you forced my hand. You'll regret for setting foot on our soil. Ready rockets. Did you honestly not see that coming? Commanders were falling for that. So that's the secretary. Imbeciles, do you really wish to taste my full wrath?
You should be at the main reactor. Disengage the auxiliary shield batteries first.
I've been scrapping longer than you've been alive.
Punch, break, destroy. Is that all you simpletons know how to do? Very well. I can converse with you on that level, if need be. Welcome to
It brings back too much memory. I played through this at least a handful of times. I think I still got this.
My toy distracted you long enough. I'm clear of the blast.
It brings back so much memory.
That did it! Now run!
Things have been pretty quiet around here lately. I suppose we should have known it was too good to last.
Miss Marvel has been investigating an international gun-running ring in the city. A lead identified this Roosevelt Island construction site as a front for their operations. And last night she reported discovering unexpected tunnels running beneath it. This morning, she failed to check in.
Carol can definitely take care of herself, but we'll need to follow up on this just in case. Let's start by investigating those tunnels.
How much more of this you think you can take, hero? Now don't keep telling me you came in here alone. Where are the others, huh?
Right behind you.
Oh, come on. You really think... Oh.
On the shark, a shark.
Did you honestly not see that coming? Prepare to face me.
You gonna let me down or what? Thanks. As you can probably tell, this op is a lot bigger than we thought. We need to figure out what these Latvarians are up to.
I missed the old Warbird costume for
Of course.
Miss Marvel.
I've done some recon already. There's an old
That's how I
factory
was
above
first
these
introduced
tunnels.
to her
If we destroy
in
the
this
weapons they've
costume.
stockpiled there, it's bound to slow down
And I
their
get it.
operation.
That probably won't
That
look
should lead up to the factory.
PC
You go on ahead.
nowadays
I'm
to
gonna
have
finish
Miss
exploring
Marvel
these
wear this,
tunnels to
but,
look for additional
you know,
intel. If you need any help,
it's
I'll be
still
ready.
classic to me.
deal with Shocker later. Trash the Latvian weapons first.
I will hold them off, ma'am. That won't be necessary, my dear. Take your post. If our friends here wish to join us on our little cruise, so much the better.
Lucia Von Barda.
If only Nick Fury were with you to witness this firsthand. But he will see it soon enough. The whole world will. We destroy your home, the same way you destroyed mine! Tear them apart! Aim for Grand Central Station, Shocker!
Sure, boy. That'll shake Fury will commute.
Friendly fire, now!
Stay on target, Wizard!
I am on target. A wingless wizard never misses.
Give him a proper welcome.
Scorcher, make the sky rain fire!
Tougher than you.
Defend the cannons! If it were only that simple. I am no longer human, as you can see. Fury ripped that from me 1 year ago today. Now I am a bomb. Nothing more, nothing less. A bomb that will kill millions. And you just lit the fuse.
Oh no! This is it!
Manhattan continues to reel after tonight's devastating terror attack. Inside sources are indicating that the terrorists may have been from Latveria. Furthermore, they claim last night's attack was in direct retaliation for a secret, unsanctioned shield assault on Castle Doom exactly 1 year ago. SHIELD director Nicholas Fury, now wanted for questioning in connection with these claims, has disappeared. In his absence, Commander Maria Hill has been named acting director of SHIELD. Superheroes potentially linked to the Latvian mission have refused to comment, leaving the rest of us to wonder why this horrible tragedy had to happen.
You hear what they're saying about that mission in Latveria?
Color me shocked, Steve. I have suspected we weren't sanctioned.
You have suspected? Nice of you to say so at the time.
Given a choice between Fury and the government, who are you gonna trust?
Tough call. That's why I didn't even ask you to make it. So, thanks to you, all this is on our hands. No, not on yours. The evidence is right here, sir. We're under attack.
Colonel Fury, since Dr. Doom's death, Lucia Von Bardas has bent over backwards to mend...
That's, Grandpa Max from Ben 10. I didn't... Because Ben 10 wasn't a thing yet when this game came out, so I didn't even, pick it up on that. Now I'm hearing it again after all this time. That's Grandpa Max. Oh, and by the way, I like how their unique spin on the Civil War event. You know, they did their own unique twist on the Civil War event, but they blended it well on the events of the previous game, where they took down Doom, the whole situation after he tried to steal Odin's powers. Odin is locking up Doom, so now Latveria is like under a new regime with Lucia von Bardas, who now, like, Fury is just like, I guess, taking a more proactive role to making sure, like, okay, we need to neutralize these guys because we don't want another power-hungry dictator trying to, like, steal great power in order to put most of the universe in danger. So we need to just wipe this, you know. But Fury is just, like, doing this unsanctionedly. Essentially, he's committing a war crime, but it's just like, I don't know. It's cascading into what we're going to be getting from this game, a Civil War situation, where now, since superheroes got involved because of Fury, now they got to put in like the Superhero Registration Act kind of situation.
The ties between America and Latveria. We got her elected. This year alone, we lent her country $72 million in aid.
Yes, sir. And it hurts to imagine what she's done with that money, knowing what we now know.
Thank you, Colonel.
I have a recommended response scenario for the
That won't be necessary.
Sir, if I may, this situation is sure to escalate.
We have a pleasant relationship with Lucia. We'll handle things diplomatically.
I kept you in the dark so that if something like this ever happened, your consciences would be clear. It's on me, and I'm taking the fall for this one.
You got that right.
Damn it, Stark. You think these things grow on trees?
I'm sure you've got plenty of backups, old man. You always do.
Enjoy your exile, Fury. Wherever you are. We'll just stay here and keep picking up the pieces.
What a mess this is turning out to be. When you're ready, we can plan our next move at the briefing station.
Please note that due to increased security measures, no one will be admitted into the building without their valid ID badge. No exceptions.
How are you? Yeah, sue me for having a lapse of patriotism. Fury convinced me that op was important for our security. I still think it's probably true. Good to hear. Seems like everyone else wants to play Monday morning quarterback. See you. Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up, and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those teams alive. Flight moves for backup. Eliminate those terrorists. We need to get the senators to safety.
You'd be wise.
You like American? Yeah! Out of
You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation!
That fool!
And you! Dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there! You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
I need no bodyguards to handle you. Press the attack!
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? I'll join on any basis you want, as long as I get the keys to the Stark Tower executive washroom.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. I'll keep you in mind. Now go!
Come on! That-a-way! The subway!
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
You are not prepared.
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food corps! Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look. Ooh, can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Cashing product pricing checks works up a mean thirst.
Who is next?
When in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national parking garage.
We will bury you!
You are trying to escape with our elected representative. Get your own, buddy.
Take your friend and corrupt leaders back. I have no use for them now. Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Senator Lieber from New York State, good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold. What can I say? I've always been a friend to superheroes. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths await you. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
You are not making it very much.
You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
Nice little shot right there, just to really hammer it.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Hey, Mr. Stark! Mr. Stark!
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got Cold Heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on him. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate
I'm just like impressed because like if this game was like would have been made today, this would have been like completely redone because people would be too like on air. It's like, oh, this is like it seems so insensitive, even though this is like a fake story, but it's like you know. They'd be, you know, people behind the developers behind the scenes would be too timid to actually like make something like this, and just it doesn't need to be graphic, but just in the way it's displayed, how like hammering home how like this is like going to be like a touchstone in like Marvel's history, and like they're not going to shy away from it.
a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America.
And see, in this story, and not in particular in this game, but just from the comics, which I'm shocked they didn't bring into the movie, but for a lot of comic book fans, a lot of us did not care for how they displayed Maria Hill, where she just seemed like a bullheaded person, not reasonable at all. Because I still distinctly remember that, where it's like she just seems super unsympathetic. I mean, you can make her like, you know, pro registration, but not to the degree where she is like can't be reasoned with on any kind of distinct level. Like it's like purposely written without any type of creativity involved with her decision. I think the movie handled it better, but it's just like you can have like a divided, group of heroes on one side of an issue, but make it so like we can see both sides of what they're talking about rather than so staunch.
Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side.
Patriot, have you seen Captain America, Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV show? That little kid from Isaiah Bradley's grandson, that's that guy.
Do they register with the government to uphold the law or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequences...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Stark Enterprises.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe. Well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence.
Later. Hey, you come to a decision yet? No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling you, this is the way it's gotta go. Technically, that's true. But someone supervising their actions could have saved those innocents. You gonna keep on that all day? Later.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this.
Miriam Sharp, prominent parent of a young Stanford victim, today praised Congress's swift action on passing the Registration Act.
There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here.
We'd like to hear
Perhaps, but I'd recommend you very carefully consider the consequences of your decision on this.
Your voice heard.
My pleasure.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
By the way, I made sure I chosen a video because when it comes to this story and all its many different facets, I always chose to be against the act, because forcing people to register is just like crazy unconstitutional. As a matter of fact, if you watch the YouTube video Legal Eagle, the guy actually, from the movie standpoint, and he actually had people pull up the actual contract of the act to see like how legal it is, and it's not legal by any metric. I do recommend you guys check out that video. He's very thorough about it, but long short of it is none of the act is legal, because it's essentially forcing people to sign up for the military or something like that. Essentially what it is.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms.
Privacy.
Once you register, I'm sure we'll...
most of the superheroes have secret identities, and forcing them to reveal that is goes against privacy.
Have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please. The law is in effect. Your time is up. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you? One more stunt like that and there'll be hell to pay. You just made the biggest mistake of your life, hero.
Jeez, Mr. Cage?
Don't worry, kid. He'll bounce back from this. Songbird will be fine too. You made the right choice. I knew you would. Now let's get the hell out of here before we got more of these lackeys to deal with.
Welcome to the Resistance. It's good to see there's still heroes like us willing to stand up for what's right. It's also encouraging to see a significant number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents defecting to our side. They call themselves the White Star, apparently in my honor. I can't tell you we're in for an easy time, though. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have advanced technology and almost unlimited resources at their disposal.
Yeah, but none of that matters. What we got is more important.
Yes, we have the moral high ground. We know we're in the right. Our path to victory? Convince the public to repeal that law by remaining steadfast, and by showing everyone what it really means to be a hero.
We got a lot of operations in the works, so you can count on being asked to help out real soon.
Meantime, feel free to explore our command bunker. This abandoned Hydra storage facility is no Stark Tower, I know, but it'll hold up if S.H.I.E.L.D. comes knocking.
We won't win this thing holed up in here. Head over to the briefing station when you're ready for your first mission.
Bad news. Our base in Jersey City has been discovered by S.H.I.E.L.D. Our people are under attack and need immediate support. Cable was in charge of setting up this operation, but we've lost contact with him. We need to recover weapons crucial to our movement and, more importantly, protect the data Cable had compiled regarding our allies and other prospective base locations. From what we can tell, the base defenses are already compromised. Get there ASAP and hit those invading S.H.I.E.L.D. forces from behind. Then get our people and our intel out of there.
Team, this is Cable. S.H.I.E.L.D. is planting explosives to destroy our combat drones. Take out their agents and disable the bombs. I'm dispatching Spider-Woman to support you.
Set up that perimeter.
They're approaching your position. Take them out.
Unregistered case! Get him! Register this! Nameless polygonal S.H.I.E.L.D. guys!
Get onto the boat! S.H.I.E.L.D's trying to destroy our equipment. We don't have much time.
Ready for fire!
Impressive. All of our gear is safe. Thanks to you. I think you better get to Cable, Captain. He needs your help defending that old Hydra base we repurposed. Of course, Cap. I'll stay here and hold off S.H.I.E.L.D. while you support the base.
Your stunt in Stark Tower was cute, but this is just lunacy. You're facing down all of S.H.I.E.L.D. and taking on your own government.
Good thing I'm Wakandan.
I respect your sense of morality, but it's misplaced. Regardless, I can't let you go any further. I don't want to fight you, but you're giving me no choice.
Form up on me! Me too! Attack positions!
Fire! Get them!
Did you honestly think we'd be unable to call in reinforcements, Natasha? Your biggest weakness is your overconfidence.
I could easily say the same thing to you, Jessica.
Confidence in your
You
friends
can't
is
win
yours.
this war.
Time will tell.
I've disabled Black Widow's security override. Get inside, now! We're mounting a defense just ahead of your position. Move in and hit S.H.I.E.L.D. from behind.
You will not be getting back up.
Acknowledged, Hutchins. We'll be on the lookout. Meanwhile, hold that line. Turrets online. That'll put a few dents in those bots.
White Star Forces, this is Spider-Woman. Our position is being overrun by S.H.I.E.L.D. reinforcements. Watch your back!
Jessica! Damn! Get back to the central hub and stop S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'd ask if you're gonna come quietly, but you've already answered that one a few times tonight.
Team, get down here. We've got trouble.
Yeah, why don't you come down here? You can wave goodbye to Cable while we drag his sorry butt to jail. Unless you think you can stop us.
I can unlock Central Command now, but Bishop's camped here. You'll have to get past him to reach me.
I understand you think you're doing the right thing, but you're not. And I don't have time to explain why. Either back off or suffer the consequences. Thanks for the lift! Ha! Just make me stronger! Appreciate the energy boost.
These collectibles, you know,
Energy
lying
attack,
around
only
that getting
recharge
picked up,
him.
it's
Try
like,
something else.
you know, it doesn't make sense. It's like when I see one of these, I have
You
to
stay
get it.
right there. Too much!
Bishop, have you... Oh, damn it. I knew I should have supervised this op personally. You've really stepped in it now, Steve. Not a problem. We've got plenty of empty cells. And yours is all set up. Meantime, enjoy what's left of your little base. And Steve, watch your back.
We've already enjoyed some victories in this conflict, but we knew we were going to be in for a tough fight. And it looks like Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. are working overtime.
They've been rounding up unregistered heroes and criminals like there ain't no tomorrow. In fact, we hear they're running out of room to hold them all.
Intelligence obtained by Cable now indicates that the Pro-Reg forces have almost completed construction of a massive new detention facility in the negative zone. It appears that the only way to access this new prison is via a network of tightly guarded portals. Obviously, it sounds like a very secure facility.
Don't let that rattle you, though. More folks are joining our side every day, and there's no question we can win this thing.
Agreed. However, keeping our people out of that prison will be one of our top priorities going forward. We just got word that a number of our captured friends are about to be transferred to the negative zone. They'll be sent there using a transdimensional portal, which we've discovered is located deep in the Rikers Island Penitentiary. But they must be transferred to Rikers first via convoy. Our best bet to keep our friends out of that prison is to never let them get there in the first place. So, we'll be hitting that convoy hard as it passes through Hell's Kitchen.
Unfortunately, there's a complication. We have it on good authority that Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. are bolstering their ranks with superpowered criminals. They're using some kind of nanite technology to control the behavior of these sociopaths.
Don't those reckless fools have any regard for the risks they're taking? The point is, we might run into these attack dogs during our rescue op. So watch your backs.
The convoy route is heavily defended. You'll need to clear out the anti-air emplacements, so our chopper can get a clear shot at the trucks. Then you can bust out our friends and get them to safety.
Liberty Squad, convoy is now approximately 4 clicks from your position.
Let's see. Hey, dear lecturer, sorry for just not noticing people's chiming in. Yeah, I'm just like, like the title says, just reacting. Just reacting to old video game cutscenes. But yeah, we're already at an hour marker. So that is it for part 1. We'll see how much I can get done next week, next Saturday. But in any case, I'll be popping in to play a little bit more Black Myth Wukong in a little bit. But yeah, like I said earlier, follow me on links in the description below. Let me know what you guys think of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. And have you played that game before? What's your thoughts on it and everything like that? Are you pro registration? Are you against registration? Things of that sort. And I'll see you all soon. Peace.